This is a South Dakota DOT construction update on the progress of the Exit 14 project in Spearfish, South Dakota for the week of November 7th, 2017. I'm Bryan Lessly. Well, construction progress does continue even though it's getting pretty late in the season. The main contractor on the project is now estimating that the substantially complete date will be the end of November. Much of the work in the next few weeks will be centered on working on the bridge, working on curb and gutter work, as well as electrical, fencing, and signage. Now, in our last report, we mentioned the scheduled installation of the new 110-foot traffic signal bridge that spans the middle of the single-point intersection. Well, due to modifications needed on one of the mounting pads for the west vertical support, the installation was delayed until this week. Now, this work will necessitate some flagging of traffic over the top of the bridge, and because of this, it will be installed during one overnight in the near future when traffic is lightest. Now, both concrete approach pads at the south end of the bridge have been poured. Curb and islands on the west half of the deck have been completed. This week, crews will do the same on the east half of the deck. Slope protection rock has been placed along the top of the retaining walls, and topsoil has also been put in place. And the chain link fence along the top of the walls and the sides of the bridge will also continue this week. Paving work continues as crews connect the new southbound lanes of North 27th. The westbound on-ramp was connected last week. This week, work will begin on connecting the southbound lanes to the south end of the bridge and tying in the eastbound off-ramp. Pouring concrete, by the way, is still possible during colder weather. In fact, it can continue to as low as 15 degrees. Ground warming units like this one aid in that process, along with insulated blankets to warm the ground prior to pouring and after pouring to help the concrete retain the heat it creates while it cures. Elsewhere on the project, construction of the recreation path will be slowed as crews concentrate on finishing the southbound lanes of 27th Street. Seating is complete where the old westbound off-ramp was removed and at the intersection of 27th and Colorado. Street lights will be turned on this week along the westbound on-ramp. Crews have also begun installing conduit for the street lights along the eastbound off-ramp. And be aware in the next couple of weeks that a lot of curb and gutter work still needs to be completed. And in order for crews to have room to work, there will be times when the traffic flow will need to be shifted. So it is important to be on the lookout for flaggers and equipment moving through the work zone. And there is a possibility that additional crews may be brought in on the project this month, so especially be aware of construction workers. If you'd like a PDF or a text version of the construction reports for this project, they can be found at these locations. The contractor expects that public meetings will continue through November, and they are scheduled for every Thursday at 2 p.m. at Hudson Hall in downtown Spearfish, except, of course, for the Thanksgiving holiday. Again, the DOT and the prime contractor thank you for your patience as construction work nears completion. Our next report will be in 2 weeks or as needed. And again, thank you for watching.